madman here.
Can't say that.
I think we're business.
Hello. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have done that. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Earbones podcast. I am the always entertaining, the always jovial, the sometimes suicidal. I don't know if I'm suicidal. Is wanting to die the same as wanting to yourself? We'll debate that later.
Probably should.
It's a balmy 52 degrees outside in gorgeous western Pennsylvania here. It's gorgeous out there. The snow's melting. There's no mud at all. A lot of mud. I shook my head for humor. There's a lot of mud out there. It's gross. My car needs washed, but I spent all my quarters.
On what?
Something.
Gumball machine.
Use them for something. I think I bought freeze-dried bananas with quarters.
Why?
I'm working on figuring out a new movie snack, and I think freeze-dried bananas might be it.
Why not banana chips?
Oh, right out of the gate. Banana chips are very high in sugar and fat, I noticed. I looked at it.
You're trying to bulk up.
It is bulking season. That's what I hear. I'll hate my body no matter what season it is. Right out of the gate, I have a couple of theater stories that you're going to just love.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to love every minute.
Sure.
Every minute of these stories. Tuesday, it was either Monday or Tuesday. I went to 12 Rounds. The Chris Hemsworth film.
The Chris Hemsworth vehicle.
And first of all, those guys are heroes. Unbelievable story. What I want to talk about is nothing about the movie.
I mean,
I walk in there. I'm the only person in the theater. I set out my 4-seat spread, which I always do. Put my keys down in this one. Put my drink in this one. Put my snack in this one, and then my phone in that one. I just put my hoodie right next to that chair. No, I didn't put my hoodie there this time, but I have one in like 4 different cup holders. I have something in.
Okay.
And my spread is right in the middle of the theater. There's nobody else in there. As soon as the trailers start, I stand up and I go to walk out. An older couple walks in. Like, okay, whatever. There's only 2 other people in the theater. So I'm waiting out there, listening for the trailers to be done. And 3 guys come, just walk in while I'm waiting. And, all right, whatever. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way they're going to my aisle. Like, there's so many other seats. Like, why would they go to where I'm sitting? You see where this is going. The trailers wrap up. I have my hoodie off. I walk in. I get to my thing. They're right at my whole spread where I was set up, and every one of my things has been moved down 4 seats. Like, they picked everything up out of the cup holders and moved it down.
Really?
Yeah. And I sat down. The movie was just starting. I said, oh, thanks, guys. And I just sat down, and they were like, oh, we thought somebody left that here, man. We thought somebody left that stuff here. And I said, no, you're good. I just sat back, and then I heard just, like, jingle, jangling, and I went, what the hell's in there? I was like, oh, those are my keys, thanks. And then, during the movie, there's a part where, like, they're going to war, and I think his name's Michael Pena. That's gonna kill me because I'm not sure if that's his name.
Badass name.
But he had to go tell his wife he was leaving for war.
I've seen the trailer.
And he goes and he's talking to her, and she's like, how long do you have to go? He goes, I have 3 hours. And she's like, how do you want to spend those 3 hours? He goes, how I want to spend those 3 hours. And she's like, no. She's like, me holding out on you is the only way I can get you to guarantee you're coming home. And then she like goes back to cleaning the thing. She's like, go spend time with the kids. Go wake the kids up and spend time with the kids. And she goes back to cleaning the thing. And one of the guys, I just hear him say, you're not going to hit that? This is war. And I fucking went, ha! Like, I laughed out loud because that is the most perfect just idea and thought to have at that exact moment. Like, you're not going to hit that? We're talking about war. And that was enough for me to forgive these guys for anything. Hearing that was enough. I mean, there was one point where he took a phone call during the movie.
Oh, good.
Like, didn't even stand up. Just right there. Boom.
What a fun guy. What a fun guy.
It was alright, though. I mean, like, it wasn't during a time where there was any dialogue. Like, it was during a war part. Like, a shooting part.
How did he hear the other person?
It might have been on speakerphone. But it was a decent movie. I liked it a lot. But with those movies, I'm never sure if when I leave, I'm not sure if I'm appreciating the story or the movie. Now, I get the movie's just a vehicle to tell the story, but when the story's something like that, like it's like when you watch a movie that's about a serial rapist and somebody getting away from that, and then you're like, oh, it's a great movie. Like, this person had the whole movie was horrible. How do you come out and say that was a great movie? Like, that's the thing that I have a problem with. Like, this is a war movie where great things happen. Thor and Zod team up to take down the Al-Qaeda. That's essentially what this movie is.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I mean, no, it's what happens. Zod throws his back out at one point.
Oh, God.
Thor has a beard.
Yeah.
That's honestly the movie.
It's that thing now.
No, but realistically, do you know anything about the whole mission?
No.
Like war strategists said that it would take 2 years to do this, to complete this mission.
Uh-huh.
The captain said, I'll do it in 3 weeks. And they did it in 3 weeks. They did a thing that war strategists said would take 2 years. They did it in 3 weeks. And the captain of this little 12-men brigade, I don't think brigade's the word, this 12-men team is actually still, because he went in and worked with like warlords that were also working in the area, but like against the Al-Qaeda.
Yeah.
And him and this warlord that he worked with are still friends to this day, and he's like the vice president of Afghanistan.
He's the vice president of Afghanistan.
Yes.
Well, he certainly made something of himself. Yeah. I don't know if it's good or
But
bad.
like the story itself was unbelievable, and it's just been declassified. So like when they came home, they couldn't even tell anybody what they were doing. They couldn't tell anybody how big of a deal it was. Like, you know, they have that horse soldier statue at Ground Zero.
Yeah.
That's based off these guys because
really?
they were the horse soldiers. Because they went over in this warlord. The only way to get through the Afghan mountains is horses, so they had to ride horses, and they basically stormed tanks with horses.
Well, that's badass. I've
Yes.
seen Indiana Jones. It's
Fucking crazy. I've never seen Indiana Jones. Any of them. I know there's a crystal skull involved.
Oh.
I know there's a ball at some point that rolls.
There's a little buff. Little Sheila. What's his name?
Shia. I thought
Shia.
Chris Pratt was involved.
No. I thought there was talk of him maybe being like the new Indiana
So
Jones.
it was Shia LaBeouf that it was.
He's Indy's kid in the movie.
I thought he was being groomed to be the new Shia LaBeouf.
Whoa. Wait.
Hold on. We gotta groom Shia LaBeouf to be the new Shia LaBeouf. Is what we gotta do.
To get him back to what he was.
What
he
happened
was
to Ren
saying.
Stevens? That's all I want to know. Where'd she go? Where's Ren at? She did Cadet Kelly with Hilary Duff, and they bounced. She said, "I'm good. Cadet Kelly's enough."
I watched Hilary Duff in that age show or whatever it is. Ageless?
Any good?
I don't know.
Is Hilary Duff any good?
Yeah.
I love Hilary Duff.
My wife watches it. I don't know. It's weird. This one thing, this guy's fucking a goat.
You told me about this. We talked about it on here, I believe.
Did we?
But what station, what network is this on?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I watched it on the Hulu.
Yeah. By the way, Reba's on there.
Oh God, I know you sent me a snap. I'm
It's
like, I'm not even
great.
gonna
It's
acknowledge
fucking great.
this.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Also, realized something else that's on there that I fell down before. I fell down a hole before, and now I'm back down this hole, and I can't get enough. Intervention is on there.
Intervention?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And true or false, after every single episode I watch, when they go to like... By the way, I think I told you how much I love like when movies advance and say, oh, 3 months later, and they tell you everything that happened.
Yes.
Or there's like words that just tell you so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that.
Yeah.
You know how much I love that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
I might like Intervention solely for that they do that. Like, that might be the only part of the show I like.
You just skip the end and see what
I
happens.
definitely watched the whole thing, and I laugh at parts I probably shouldn't laugh at, but I feel like that's my way of coping with it. And when I'm watching it, I'm also in my head like, well, if this person died while this was happening, it probably wouldn't be on the air. So, you know, they may be super doped up right now, but they're going to make it through this part.
Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen some interventions where in the 3 months after they said they died.
Oh, I watched one where the guy didn't go to intervention and died 3 months later.
That kind of happens.
That's the ones that you're like, oh, okay, next one, please. But, true or false, I immediately fall in love with the sober version of that person every single time. No matter who it is, no matter what kind of person it is, I'm automatically in love with that sober person. Like, I'm in love. Every time, true or false?
True.
100% true. I absolutely love it. I can't help it. No matter who it is, as soon as I see them sober, I'm like, oh, yes, I love you. I just want to hug you. I just want to cuddle.
All right, rock
I love
on,
everything
man.
about it.
You do.
Love everything
You
about
do
it.
you, man.
Although, in the 2 episodes that I watched, the first one had a name spelled Joey, Joie.
Oh.
Somebody messed that up. And then the other one was, oh man, it was another really awful, messed up name. I'm never gonna remember it. It was Richie or something, but it was spelled wrong. Like they spelled it wrong. Like
It was wrong.
Like they did it wrong.
Richie.
I don't think it was Richie. It was Brocky or
Brocky?
No, it was something.
Who the hell's
weird.
name is Brocky?
I'm not gonna remember it. I don't know. I'm not gonna remember, but it was awful. And I was like, in every one of these I'm gonna watch, somebody just has their name spelled wrong. Like, is that what we're doing here?
It's the trend, man.
I guess
That's
so.
what you do.
I guess so.
We're gonna respell.
But then I watched one where I started one. And by the way, one of the worst things you can do is start a intervention and then leave, because all you do is think, is that person all right? Is that person gonna be all right? Are they still doing?
Oh, I thought you meant like an actual intervention. Like you just started, just walk out.
Like the what about the Always Sunny interventions? No, we're gonna bring him in here. And we're gonna berate him into going to intervention. Just what do they just yell? Intervention! Intervention! Intervention!
That's when they got the wine in the can.
Yes. Speaking of It's Always Sunny, Glenn Howerton has confirmed that Dennis is returning for It's Always Sunny. He's not gone.
Thank God. I mean, why? He probably makes a ton of money off Always Sunny. He just does 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd make it. I'd pay him all the money.
I paid them all the money.
You need to watch The Mick. It's good. D show on Fox.
I'm getting there.
And I'm excited to watch Dennis's show on
With Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt. Yes. Do you have anything for me that I just wasted fucking 20 minutes on my bullshit?
I went to
Oh, I have another movie theater story.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got off track after I said the first.
You really got off track.
What did I end up talking about? Intervention. Okay, second one. Yesterday, Thursday, I went and saw the new release of Hostiles. Have you seen any trailers for this?
Absolutely not. I have no idea what that is at all.
And Christian Bale plays a army sergeant in after the I want to say War of 1812 because the war was in like the 1800s, but it's not. Right when they're starting to realize that they've treated the natives wrong forever, like the Native Americans, and he's like one of the most, he hates natives. He calls them savages, like just racist things, and just has killed hundreds of them in his life. As his last job as a colonel or a sergeant, he gets tasked with taking a chief and his family back to their land and have to protect them. And I'm just gonna say, if you want to watch a movie where you're constantly thinking, there has to be a more interesting conversation happening somewhere else. That's all I thought every time there was a conversation. There has to be someone in the other room that has to be more interesting than this. Can we just pop out real quick? It has to be better. And then if you want to watch everybody around him drown in a black hole of acting, Christian Bale, bad. This role was written for, the fuck's his name? Daniel Day-Lewis. And Daniel Day-Lewis retired from acting. And they were like, yeah, let's give it to Bale. He can't do it.
Who's Daniel Day-Lewis?
There Will Be Blood. Does that help you at all?
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen that.
What movie's There Will Be Blood?
That's the one about the... It's like American Revolution, kind of is. Right?
It's about oil.
Yeah, oil, but there's two companies fighting for it. There's a lot of wooden places. I don't know who that is at all. I've never seen this man in my life.
You've seen this. You've seen that movie. He played Lincoln.
That's Abe Lincoln.
He played Lincoln.
Okay.
I guess we gotta fucking go to his fucking IMDb page.
His IMD.
There Will Be Blood, Gangs of New York, Lincoln, My Left Foot, Last of the Mohicans, Phantom Thread, In the Name of the Father, My Beautiful Laudrette.
I've seen Last Mohicans.
Age of the Innocent, The Boxer, Room with a View, Battle of Jack and Rose, The Crucible, 9, The Bounty, Sunday Bloody Sunday, Gandhi, Stars and Bars. Some of these are older. You're not going to know any of these.
I know old movies.
There Will Be Blood is kind of one of his big ones. Lincoln was pretty big too.
Well, like I said, I've seen Last Mohican.
Okay, either way, Daniel Day-Lewis is considered one of the greatest actors of all time, and he's super method, so he's always so into the role. And in my head, this role that Bale was playing was written for Daniel Day-Lewis, and he couldn't do it. There were only 2 times where I was like, okay, that's a good take on that by Bale. There were 2 times, and the rest of it I was like, oh boy. I felt like he didn't fully commit to being this hateful sergeant at the beginning, and then once he started to change over, it wasn't done. I don't know. There was something weird about it. I still enjoyed the movie, but again, if you want to consistently ask yourself, is there a better conversation going on somewhere else? There has to be. And then if you also want to crunch your face up for about 3 minutes at a time, so who died? Then you wait till it gets light out again and you find out. Like, that's basically what happens.
Everyone just dies in the dark.
At night, yeah. It's basically a slasher film. And I also now have a new favorite native tribe, the Comanche.
Oh, the Comanche.
And favorite, I mean, as in, like, I want to see a movie. I want to watch movies about the Comanche because they didn't give two fucks. They just went and slayed everybody. They didn't care.
Are you sure there's not movies about the Comanche?
I'm sure there are. That's what I mean. I need to go search them out.
I think you should.
Last the Comanche, Point Comanche. There will be Comanches. Comanche. It's that one with that big ship. The Green Comanche.
Comanches on a plane.
Yeah. I'm tired of these men. Avengers: The Infinity Comanche. That's a new one coming out soon.
Oh, I'm excited for that one.
What else do we have? Oh, Mission Comanche.
The Mission Comanche.
Saw Comanche. Friday the Comanche. Nightmare on Comanche Street. That's a real good one.
I like that one.
Nightmare on Comanche Street is really good. I'd say it's your definitive Comanche movie, probably.
The definitive Comanche movie.
Yeah.
This is an untapped genre.
Apocalypse Comanche. Comanche 2, the sequel to Gremlins.
Oh.
What were some other ones? Oh, Wedding Comanche. It's when Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson and they go and they bust up that ceremony. They're given headdresses and they bust in there and they just get scalped. I think it's called Comanche Crashers. It's not called Wedding Comanche. It's called Comanche Crashers. That's what it's called. What else we got?
Sounds.
Didn't you see any? I thought you saw some of these.
Not these versions. Clearly, I didn't watch the superior ones.
Romeo and Comanche.
Oh, that's a classic. I read that.
I think that's it. Might be all of them. Rosemary's Comanche.
Rosemary's Comanche.
The Army of Comanche. I should have said Comanche of Darkness.
Comanche? Well, you still could.
No, because Army of Comanche was the play on.
Oh, Army of Darkness.
I guess Army of Comanche could have been Army of One. But that might just be a slogan for the Army. Is that a slogan for the Army?
I don't think.
What's Army of One a slogan for? Be an Army of One. I know I played a video game called Army of Two. Is that playing this at all?
Oh, what a bad game.
What do you mean? The sequel was bad. It was great.
Okay, first one was good. Bad one.
40th Day was awful.
40th Day was awful.
It was horrendous.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure, and I might be speaking out of turn here. I'm glad he doesn't listen. Hazlett may have let me borrow that and just didn't care to gather back.
I don't blame him.
But also, keep in mind, he may not have let me borrow it and not wanted it back. I may just not have given it back. So let's keep that in mind. Good thing he doesn't.
We'll keep that between us.
Good thing he doesn't listen.
Yeah, that's between us. That's between us.
Okay, so what do you got for me? I still didn't tell my movie story. So when we started talking about Daniel Day-Lewis and the movie itself.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know, man. So what do you got for me?
I went to Gob.
No, there was this
today.
guy.
What a dick. No, seriously, I do kind of want to hear your theater movie because it's just so socially awkward.
You want to hear what?
Your theater story. Finish it.
Okay.
Started it.
I set myself up. There was a decent amount of people there, but I set myself up. I was like, okay, no. I had my hoodie off and laid on my seat, so I was like, nobody's gonna move that. Again, much like the Post, it was all old people, like mostly older people there, like maybe one young couple off in the corner banging around. But I walk out while the trailers are on, and this guy with this just monster like tray of stuff. Like, I don't even know what it is, but I'm also not. I don't care. You know, I have jerky in my seat, so I'm not gonna fucking bother with somebody else. He walks by with something, okay, whatever. I go up and he's obviously fucking sitting on the end of where I'm sitting. So, like, the only fucking row, I have to say, excuse me, sir, and walk in where he's at. Also, he doesn't know I have my stuff set up, so when he's, like, sitting there, he thinks that, like, this guy's being a fucking dick. Like, why is he fucking gonna walk by me? There's fucking open seats all around. But I walk by him, I sit down, and I'm just, as I walk by, like, I'm smelling, like, what the, it smells like fast food. What's going on? Like, what's happening? And then I just hear, like, right when the first, like, the name of the movie pops up.
Yeah.
You just hear, he's crumbling up a Big Mac wrapper. And then I just hear, like, shaking around, he's shaking his fries. I was like, this guy's fucking man. Like, this guy doesn't give two fucks about anything. Cut to 30 minutes into the movie, opening another Big Mac.
Oh, God!
Yes.
It's a Big Mac stew for that long.
By the way, not while the fucking movie's happening. Not while there's any shooting or fighting. When it's whispered tones between people. This is when you hear this. Also, there's never been a movie that I've heard more people cough at during silent parts. Because it was all old people. Anytime there was like a silent part, that one might have been me. But that's another problem with the movie is a lot of the scenes just had pauses for seemingly no reason.
I don't like this character.
And it made the scenes just go on. Forever.
Feel about this podcast. Just goes on and on.
Yeah, this guy fucking talks a lot and doesn't let this other guy talk.
It's okay.
Yeah. So then he finished his stuff. At one point he stood up and took 4 coats off. I don't know what he was doing.
He was cold.
I honestly, really for a minute, I thought to myself, I was like, is this guy fucking homeless?
Maybe.
Like, is he just here? Like, did he get a movie pass?
Living off movie pass.
Yes.
Pass at McDonald's.
Okay. Now that story's over. You went to Gob Fest.
I went to Gob Fest. You ever been?
I know what it is. I know what it entails.
Oh, my
What
God.
was the most exotic type of gob you had, sir?
I didn't get to have any.
What the fuck?
You don't understand. I've never been in a more crowded area in my life.
Hold on. Did you go here for Gob Fest?
My mother has to have gobs that have the cooked icing in them.
What does that mean?
Some people make buttercream icing. There's cooked icing you make with flour and you cook it on the stove. It's the only kind she likes. Last time we went gob hunting at the great yard sale in town, every time she got a gob, she'd take a bite of it. If it wasn't icing, she'd just throw it away. She'd be all pissed off. So this was her whole thing. So we went there and it was more packed than I've ever been.
There has to be a name for that other than cooked icing.
I don't know what it is.
Which is the crunchy one? And I mean gritty. Which is the gritty one?
That's the cooked.
See, I don't like that.
But it's not supposed to be.
I like the whipped one.
You're thinking about like the whoopie pie ones you get like in the pre-made ones?
I'm thinking a little bit about that, but I've had homemade ones that were gritty too.
Well, then someone made a mistake. They're not really gritty.
Gritty might also not be the right word I'm using.
And if they're gritty, it's usually the powdered sugar, so I mean it's good grit.
But the sugar should be powdered. We're not using grains.
It still
powder your
gritty.
sugar, people. That's it. I'm done with the bullshit.
I didn't know you felt this strongly about powdered sugar. I'm sorry.
You know I love my white powders. I'm a big fan. I like all of them.
Talcum and...
I like talcum. I like the Ajax.
The baby.
I like baby powder. I like cocaine. I like baking soda. I like...
baking powder?
Baking the powder, obviously.
Yes.
Soda is kind of... We let's be honest. We can get rid of one of them, right? We don't need both. Soda or powder. Fucking pick, Arm & Hammer. Get the fuck out of here. Pick one and let's fucking move on.
Man, you're full of anger today. I like it. Bring it
full of opinions.
Ah, is that what that's called?
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I got on some powder pedestal.
The powder pedestal. A particularly powerful place. There was a band.
Hold on.
And by band, I mean a guy I used to work with at one of my old jobs. He was a fucking loser.
Did you get up and do a guest set?
No, but someone else did. And halfway through the song, I was like, I'm off key! He's singing it, and he's just saying, I'm off key!
Were they singing Gob-exclusive songs?
No, they were singing a Wild Thing and a weird...
Which Wild Thing? Like the Billy Ray Cyrus? No. Who did Wild Thing?
Who did do Wild Thing?
Doesn't matter. The rock song or like the... Yeah, is it that one?
It's that one.
Or is it the other... You know what the other one is? By like...
Oh, don't break my heart.
No, that's Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh.
Wild Thing is the...
Way down yonder in a cat.
I don't know what that is. Hold on. Go ahead. Tell me your story. By the way, the dismissive hand things were not necessary. I apologize for that, but let's fucking tell you it.
Oh, fun. Yeah, it was, I've never been in a more packed place. I've been at conventions less packed than that. And there were people fighting to get gobs.
By the way, Wild Thing The Trogs.
Oh,
In a
the
million
Trogs.
years, would you have guessed the Trogs?
No, but
I've never heard of the Trogs in my life.
I've heard of them, but I think it's the only thing you probably heard of them for.
The other wild thing is Tone Loke's wild thing.
Who's Tone Loc?
Tone Loke was in Ace Ventura with...
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's the other wild thing I was
Yeah.
thinking of. They should have been playing this one.
It would have been better.
Right? Here it comes. Here it comes. Are we going to get shut down for this?
Yeah, we're good.
If they were playing this, you'd have been on stage.
And they played Backstreet Boys. And some other awful song.
What kind of shit band are you watching? What kind of shit band was this? What are they? The Gob Men? What's going on up there?
The Gob Men.
Gob Force 3000? What's happening?
Man, Gob Fest 2018 was lit. I don't even understand.
Did you get more than cheese sandwiches? Better than the Firefest.
What Firefest?
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to sit here and explain the whole debacle to you. There was a festival set up last year. I'm not explaining it. It went horribly awry. People thought it was going to be a luxurious thing. They ended up sleeping in tents and fed cheese sandwiches.
Oh. What's wrong with the cheese sandwich?
They paid thousands of dollars to go to this island. They thought they were getting like catered meals.
Oh, so it's like people paid to see Raw 25 at the...
Yes. Yes. Tickets were like $500 minimum for that.
Fun.
And they got to see a DX reunion. Although the Too Sweet got me.
I didn't get it. I didn't get any of that segment.
Why?
It made no sense to me. Why? I mean...
That Bullet Club.
I get that.
Finn was the old leader of the Bullet Club.
I get that, but I just... And I understand people in the
And
Valor Club...
DX have... Not DX, but Hunter, basically, and DX have put a patent and put a copyright on the Too Sweet. They sent a cease and desist to Bullet Club so they can't use it. So this is kind of like saying, you know... Bullet Club's alright here?
I don't get it.
Grabbed me. I got it. I liked it.
I don't know. They had this whole big legend thing, and then...
And then they showed the revival.
Yeah.
Didn't need to happen. Why can't we protect the revival? Why couldn't that have been fucking Heath Slater and Rhino taking these fucking shots?
I don't know. That whole Raw 25 was... Yeah.
I mean, this is the problem. It sounds to me like your problem as well as the people that I see talking negatively about it. You were expecting a Raw after Mania. I was expecting exactly what I got. Just bits of nostalgia with current. That's what I got. That's what I expected.
I like the current... The matches were okay. I really like the APA backstage. The whole poker thing. That was fun, except for MVP. He didn't need to be there.
What do you mean? He'd be badass if MVP came back. MVP has another run in him. I would love to see
You like
it.
MVP. I don't.
I really like MVP.
Undertaker's speech was...
Convoluted at best?
It made no sense.
Convoluted at best.
He came out and said, remember when I fucked these guys up?
May they please rest in peace.
And he's like, yeah, I remember too. Then left.
I saw that he's been spotted in Philly. Whether that means he hasn't left yet? Like he just went from New York to Philly?
Well, it takes him so long to get to the ring. How long do you think it takes this goddamn plane?
That's why the fucking 25 was the best. That's why they put him in that place.
I
It
know.
was fucking 10 feet and he was there. It took Scott Hall longer to get there. They went to commercial during Scott Hall's entrance for some reason.
Which was awful. Only reason I was watching. I heard Ray Ramon was going to be there.
Yeah. Diesel was supposed to be there, but he had a knee surgery and he couldn't get on the plane.
Like he couldn't fit.
Like he would have had to buy like 4 seats, he said, and it's too much hassle when you're injured to fly. I think sometimes when you get surgery, you're not allowed to fly either.
No, you're not. I think the altitude like pops your stitches or something.
I'll pop your stitches.
Oh yeah? What's that? You
That was-
can
that-
rattle my
that
stomach.
was, that was
earlier.
me. That was me popping in the joke. Just buzzing.
Buzzing. Oh no! Isn't that what they say on that one show we don't like?
I think they put an A at the end of it.
Oh yes, they do.
I
Okay,
kept the A
buzzing
off.
is fine.
Kept the A off.
Okay.
Um,
All right, you want to talk about some books or
Sure.
wrestling or?
Sure, whatever you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, have some sort of structure to your movie review show. I bought a lot of Marvel Legends this week.
Are Marvel the only company that makes Legends? Like, are Legends a Marvel exclusive thing, or do they make other things that are Legends? Like, is there like an Evil Dead Legends?
I think it's just the name of the Marvel run for the 6-inch figures. Because DC has ones that I don't know the name of. I don't know if Hasbro makes them as well.
Okay, so I don't want to know.
I'm just answering
You got a
it.
Rusev figure.
I know, it's awesome.
What are we talking about?
Super Sons.
Probably not.
Okay.
Super Sons 12, end of the Super Sons of Tomorrow finale. Thor, number 703. You haven't read a Thor book. You have no idea what's happening.
Is Jane Foster dead?
No, but in this, Doctor Strange is her doctor.
What? That's a good doctor.
And he says, like, I guarantee you, though, because you know the story about every time she turns into Thor, when she turns back, she like gets weaker because all of the chemotherapy was getting destroyed in her body. And he said, if you turn into Thor, the next time you turn back, you will die. So, but this dickbag here, and I'm not going to remember his name right now, Mangog?
Oh, Mangog, yeah.
Mangog is destroying Asgard, and she feels it, and the hammer comes, and like Unworthy stands in the hammer's way. He's like, I won't let you kill her, like talking to the hammer. And then Jane goes to grab it, and they're all like begging her not to do it. But then like Strange makes him step away, and he's like, she needs to make the decision. If she wants to die, she has to do it. And then she doesn't grab it; she lays back down. And then Odin is making like one final stand against Mangog, saying like, I wish I could just tell my son. I wish I could talk to my son before I go into battle. And then Thor Unworthy comes walking up. He's like, no time for that, old man. Let's get to work.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's good. I want to read.
His run's coming to an end.
I need to get all those and read them.
Power Rangers, number 23.
How was that? I can't fucking talk about it.
I can't talk about it. I don't know what I'm about to talk about. I looked like a fucking idiot talking about it to somebody about that deception, Wizard of Deception, that existed in the TV show that I didn't fucking know about. I looked like an idiot because I figured it was a new character in here because you said, there's no lore. There's no other characters. The only people in here are people that are made for the thing. That's what you said to me. Now I look like a fucking idiot talking to somebody else saying that, hey, there's a new character. And they're like, that's not new. He's in the show. I said, oh, I'm not a fucking good guy.
Okay, well, that person didn't know that either, so...
They're the one that told me about it.
They didn't.
I'm telling you, they did. He's also said he's been really hard into it because his kid got into Power Rangers and he's been collecting all of the old 6-inch figures.
I highly doubt they made a figure of Mind Wizard, whatever the fuck is
No, but he's been rewatching the series also with his son.
Okay, well, if he can put himself through rewatching Power Rangers, then he deserves to know. You try to rewatch it. It gets rough sometimes.
WW13? I did not get the Royal Rumble special because I refused to pay $8 for a book that's the same size.
Did you see the preview for the 4 Horsewoman of the Apocalypse?
What is that? A storyline coming in this?
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't.
Pretty excited.
Right now I'm all boned up. Didn't want to use that term.
Plumbed up.
Right now, sure, I'm all plumbed up about Vampironica. It's coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Really excited about it. Avengers No Surrender number 2, where we get more information about... What the fuck was her name?
They didn't tell her.
Vonage?
Oh, Vonage.
That's not it. That's that weird cable company that existed for a while. It starts with a V, doesn't it? Vanquish?
How do you not like this cover? It's beautiful.
No, I do like the cover. I'm alright with it.
I showed you in previews like months ago. Like, let's fucking
I realize it's not Alex Ross, so I like it more. I actually like Brooks a lot. Brooks and Dunn? Half of the fucking duo? Big fan of Dunn. Her name? Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
Destroyed.
And they give her a convoluted origin story in this. Look, they have her like that she was there during all of the major Avengers things.
That's amazing.
What the fuck was her name? Voyager. And basically, and you're gonna love it, when her power and the Electronic Man's power combined, it was total disintegration, and she got lost in like a... I don't want to say in time because that's not what it is. She like was phased out of the world, and then when Earth was stolen, she phased back in, and then everybody remembered.
Wow, I'm in.
And look who's back: the fucking Black Order.
Oh my!
You know why
God.
they're back, right?
No,
because I'm pretty sure they're going to be part of the movie.
Really?
How wouldn't they be?
Isn't the one guy dead though?
Yep, they're all back now.
All of them?
And then there's this new Lethal Legion that look badass, too.
They are? Who the hell are they?
It explains it here at the end, which I actually really appreciate. Let Right here. The Black Order formerly... Nope, we want the Lethal Legion. Cracking open the creation of... Maybe they're new? Yeah. Mentacle is a brand new character. Drawl is a brand new character. Farine the Other is a brand new character. Captain Glory is a character from Grant Morrison's Marvel Boy miniseries.
Oh my god.
Metal Master is the same species as the old character of Molb, who first appeared in the Incredible Hulk #6. He's a younger, hungrier... He's younger, a hungry young artist. And the Blood Brothers are 8-foot-tall humanoids who got their strength from being each other. I think they were in the Iron Man run with Thanos before.
Huh. That's pretty awesome. I'm always in for new good villains.
But basically it has the Black Order and the Lethal Legion just fighting each other, and then like they just realize... I don't know. It was strange. They just stopped fighting, and they're like, we'll get them tomorrow. We'll fight them again tomorrow. Like, I don't know exactly what's happening.
A villain of the week kind of thing?
I don't know. I mean, this is okay, but I honestly, if I think about how good the story is, if this didn't come out weekly, I feel like it might not be that great because it'd be like, oh, what the fuck happened last time? So I think being weekly is lending itself to the story, but I know there's a lot of people that actually dropped because they didn't want to pay this weekly.
I'll pay weekly for Avengers. I love Avengers.
I hate the 90s logo they put on it, though. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Spectacular Spider-Man number 299.
$2.99.
We find out that... You remember I talked about the Thinker, or the Tinker's brother, who's a good... He makes the suits and stuff for the good people. Like,
yeah.
He makes Falcon's wings. We find out in this, and I'm not sure if this is retconning or what, but... It's just the Tinker inside of a suit that looks like his brother. Like he made a suit and he just crawls out and he's like, hey.
That's terrifying.
No, it's great. I need to show you the scene because it's great.
Doing? He's just playing both sides.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's what it was or like if he took his brother hostage and is pretending to be his brother. I'm not exactly sure. But that's what the final thing is him just popping out.
Oh my god. Oh god, that's ridiculous.
My brother and me are quite close.
I can't handle that.
Deadpool versus Old Man Logan.
That's something we needed.
If for nothing more than there's a new character, I think she's new in here, that can teleport non-organic material. Like she can do basically anything else is not living tissue. So at one point, Deadpool convinces her to teleport Wolverine's claws into his body. So we had Deadpool with Wolverine's claws for a bit.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
That's a cool part. And then eventually, like Deadpool and Wolverine start fighting about what they're gonna do, and the girl can't teleport them away, so she just teleports everything around them away.
Oh,
like the building, the grass. They're just in that big dirt hole.
Big dirt hole.
Batman 39.
Man, that cover.
This book was great, and I don't know what's going to happen. This book is doing a lot for the story. You remember him and Catwoman are getting married, that whole deal.
Yeah. Wonder
Woman comes to find Batman because they met a guy a while ago in like a parallel dimension or in some other place. It's not parallel dimension, but in some other place where he has to constantly fight off hordes of these things. Like he just has to constantly fight. And they told him, they said, if you ever want to rest, we'll come and we'll fight. And we'll give you a break. Like you can go ahead and we'll fight him off, and you can have a break. And he finally said he wanted to use it. So Batman and Wonder Woman go, and first of all, Catwoman's like, "Why don't you take Superman with you?" And Bruce is like, "There's no powers there. It's like it's only fighting, and Wonder Woman and I are a little more skilled in that than him." And Catwoman said, "I'm gonna tell him you said that." But they like dress up in all this like gladiator armor and shit, and they're going and they're fighting. As Catwoman like takes this guy out for like just, showing him the world and everything and talking to him, and he's like, "How long have you been there?" And he's like, "Time's different there." He's like, "For me," he's like, "it's been hundreds of years." He's like, "But realistically, it's been 1 year your time."
Oh God.
So this whole time, while he's taking time on Earth, Batman and Wonder Woman are fighting forever. Like you don't age there either, so they're just fighting and they've been there forever. And they get very, very close at the end in a cave together.
Oh my!
Yes,
Bruce, what are you doing?
Exactly. Well, they think I don't think they know that time works differently.
Yeah.
So they think he's like abandoned them or something like that. And there's no way to get back without him initiating them coming back. Whoa.
This is getting saucy.
Catwoman's going to pop up and there's going to be mid-stroke.
Oh, God.
Here we go. The book you've been waiting to talk about.
No.
Rugrats number 4.
No.
It's an entire issue about a new Cynthia doll that's out. Angelica wants it. Tommy Pickles finds it and gives it to his new girlfriend.
Why does Tommy Pickles have a girlfriend?
Just kind of I said it for the story. It's kind of a girl he met there that he was like nice enough. He's like, basically she gave everybody a sob story, but I feel like because they're babies, they don't know how to do that. Like that she's like in a family of 8 and she's only ever had hand-me-down toys. This was the first toy that her parents ever said that they could have. And like they were having this huge opening to give away all these Cynthia dolls, but the one guy comes up and he's like, we only got one.
Oh my God, I know
one
that.
doll.
I've been there.
And then I guess the people who work at the store are dicks, and they like hit it. Like the guy's like, yeah, I didn't put it where it was supposed to go. I'm going on break. Tommy Pickles finally gives it to his friend, and then Angelica at the end realizes that she has a Cynthia doll, and this girl needs something. It's okay.
Yeah, it didn't sound enjoyable.
No, it was very enjoyable. I just know you don't enjoy hearing about it, so.
I put on a brave face.
America 11. We found a new way for her to move around. It's called like the super highway or something, where if she punches super hard, it's not just one beam, it's like a super highway right to where she needs to go. Like it's not just star.
God.
Yeah. And then her grandma is taking her to like where she's from, where you can power up from this crystal. And then there's another girl like her there who's like powering up as well. They end up starting. I'm pretty sure America like is attracted to her because she goes, "Who's that?"
Oh.
Like it's really into it. But then her grandma falls into like this dust, this cloud that they can't go into. I don't know what's happening, but I still really like this book. I love the character America, and I was actually, for some reason, they wrapped up the last arc at the beginning of this book so quickly that I was worried that this book is ending in this issue. So I think I was kind of in my mindset that it was ending, and I was already pissed off.
Yeah.
But then when it didn't end, I was like, oh, I'm on board.
At least
Yeah.
you got your closure.
At least got another issue. At least one more. Because I know at the back it said, up next. And it didn't say to be concluded. And I know sometimes it does that just when a story arc's wrapping up, but
Sometimes.
most of the time it's because the book's
I
ending.
was say, didn't Avengers AI just throw that in there?
Yeah, we didn't know. We had no idea.
Fun. Well, that's some good books you got there this week.
You bought a fuck ton of trades. I bought a fuck ton of trades.
Did. I'm reading JSA, Volume 2.
Interesting. You're gonna read all the JSA and not books you get weekly, but
I didn't get my books weekly because the guy who stole your credit card information stole mine.
was it in the UK?
No, it was California.
Yeah. See, different people.
Maybe there he's traveling.
What did he order? What did he use?
He
yours
got
for?
some textbooks.
Yeah.
And,
See, your guy was at least. My guy got food and a taxi.
hey, you gotta live, you gotta learn. You know?
And by food, I mean he got it delivered to him at home. So I don't know where he's taking this fucking taxi to. Like, that's the one I don't understand.
Maybe it wasn't his home. Maybe it was someone who broke into his home.
Deliveroo.
Deliveroo.
It's a UK service that will deliver I kind of backed myself into a corner here. High class food,
High-end food.
high end food, as opposed to low end food, which is your McDonald's and a movie theater.
Yeah, I had to close my card. Then
2 weeks for new one coming.
yeah, couldn't charge my books, so they didn't come because they didn't ship, and then couldn't get Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I had to scrounge up gift cards that have been laying in my wallet. Ordered that, got it late, didn't even ship yet. Ruined that.
You can play Monster Hunter though, so you're good.
I got Monster Hunter because Dragon Ball didn't come. I just wanted to play Dragon Ball.
So what you're saying is, when you get Dragon Ball, I can play Monster Hunter. That's what it sounds like to me.
If I'm done.
It sounds like you're going to be busy. By the way, have you tried to? Have you played WWE lately?
No.
There's some new weird problem that's going on with it where if you go to do regular match, it says that because of your system's parental controls, you cannot use created content.
Oh, yeah?
And I was fucking furious. Like, I just kept getting so mad because I turned all my parental controls off. I disabled everything. Like, I never had them on. But I turned them off, and it still kept saying, I just want to fucking fight as Adam Cole. That's all I fucking want to do. And it wouldn't fucking work.
Did you find a fix?
Eventually it fixed itself, but I was so fucking pissed off.
God.
And somehow I ended up fucking managing you in my career mode. I don't understand what's going on there.
I'm excited.
Don't understand. You lost the first match.
What?
I got ejected.
You're bad, man.
I got ejected. You kept getting pinned. I can only break up so many pins before I get thrown out.
You're a bad
I'm the
man.
Universal Champion. My faction is Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
You gotta get me the Intercontinental.
Listen, I told you what happened when I had the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah.
Once I got screwed over from my Money in the Bank, they just said, "Oh no, you never had it. Don't worry about it."
It doesn't exist.
Speaking of wrestling, though,
Wrestling.
I don't know if we have. I know we have to. I don't know what they're going to do about the cruiserweight title. I have no idea what they're going to do about that.
Neville will be back.
I don't think so. They really screwed him over. I also heard that Enzo wanted to leave like months ago to pursue a rap career, and they didn't let him.
Wow.
So they fucked Neville over for that.
They should just go throw money at Neville.
I have no idea where I wrote this in here.
Well, you should probably find it. Gonna need it. Fortunately,
We never got Brian's picks.
I'd call him. But he's probably sleeping.
Call him. Or we'll call him off air, maybe. Where the fuck is this? It's in this notebook, right?
It should be.
There it is. The match added to TakeOver tonight is Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream v. Cassius Ohno.
Cassius? Oh no. Oh no!
That's fucking great. Do you want me to pick this one?
Sure.
I'm picking this one purely out of who I want to win. It's Velveteen Dream. And I think beating somebody like Cassius Ohno really puts him on a higher level.
Give me... Oh no.
You want Ohno?
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Dream. I don't know what they're doing about the cruiserweight title. There's also been three matches announced for the pre-show.
Ooh, pre-show matches. 3 pre-show matches.
Yeah, it's a 1 hour pre-show.
God, they're all 1 hour, aren't they? Can't be worse than Dean and Miz for Intercontinental Channel.
By the way, Miz winning the Intercontinental belt, amazing. But at the same exact time, did you happen to think, oh no, Roman doesn't have the Intercontinental belt now. Oh no, he entered himself into the Rumble.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd give him... I don't know, Seth's doing okay with Jason Jordan, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
They're doing alright. They should just give the title belt
Well,
to...
so far there's 18 confirmed entrants for the Men's Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns, Miz, Cena, Balor, Orton, Nakamura, Elias, Corbin, Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt, Aiden English, Rusev, Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, Ty Dillinger, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. We have Universal Champion match. We have WWE Championship match. We have Tag Champions. We have both Tag Champion match. Oh, hold on. The SmackDown Tag Championship match is now a 2 of 3 falls match. Does that change your thing at all? It's Uso versus Gable and Benjamin. You picked Gable and Benjamin.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. United States Championship for the kickoff show. Bobby Roode versus to be announced. It's the U.S. Open Challenge. Rude's gonna come out and say the U.S. Open Challenge is up again.
Okay. I don't know who would go for that.
You think Rude's gonna retain it? You think somebody else? You think? I don't think Dolph. By the way, I heard that Dolph come back. He's like second in percentage to win the Rumble.
Really?
Because you saw what happened when he won the U.S. title. He laid it down and said, "I'm done."
Yeah.
And they said if he comes back for the Rumble, he has a chance to win it. But do you think he comes back and wins the United States Championship off Rude?
I don't get
Like
that.
back off?
What if Rusev
That wouldn't be a kickoff show match though. That'd be a main show match, I think.
How about Rusev?
If you want to put Rusev as the winner, that's gonna give you 2 points. Basically, you need to pick Rude or anybody else. That's Rude or opponent.
Anybody else.
You need to pick Rude or opponent is who you need to pick.
Give me Bacon.
Bacon.
Vacant.
Bacon. You want Bacon to
Kevin
win the match.
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon is going to
Goes
show
to Kevin
up.
Bacon is going to show up. No,
Kevin Bacon is not dead. You are aware.
Isn't he not dead?
Nope.
Oh, Patrick Swayze's dead. They look the same.
Oh,
But
boy.
probably not anymore. Yeah, I think Rusev's going to come out. I mean, Rumble's on Rusev Day. He's got a good shot. Struggling over there.
Yeah, I had a moment. Rude versus unknown.
Could just put TBA.
I put unknown, okay?
Like unknown is some sort of underground luchador.
Could be. And you wanted Rusev. And I'm thinking Rude to retain. So you have a chance for 2 points on that one.
Ooh, I've changed this totally.
Next up, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the club, versus the Revival.
Give me the club.
Yeah, sadly me too, because the Revival were just shit on.
That match, I didn't even see that match.
It wasn't a match.
Okay.
You want club. I want club. And then Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik versus TJP, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak.
I don't know any of them.
Hey, do you know Jack Gallagher?
Oh,
Gentleman Jack?
I want him.
I'm not writing this one down.
You don't have to write the whole thing down. Just put our
No,
picks.
I'm picking the same one, so
Okay.
it's basically a wash. It's better than Brian takes. So, Gentleman Jack. I'm just taking Gentleman Jack. And then we'll have to call Brian to get his picks. This was the worst. Where are we at?
51 minutes.
I told 2 shit fucking movie stories. It took 25 minutes. I'm not an enjoyable person to listen to talk. Huh?
Very enjoyable.
I pinched a fucking nerve in my neck 2 days ago.
Oh, man. Doing what? Sucking off?
Okay, trying. What's up?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing, man.
Why'd you just make eye contact with me and realize I was telling the truth? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's not fucking joking around.
No, which is good for
This
you,
guy's
man.
trying to suck his own fucking dick over here. With that midsection.
It's all muscle.
Yeah, I wish. I hate my fucking body. What do you want to do? You want to just fucking end it? It's not February yet. We don't have to try till next week.
It's next. Yeah, it is. I get to read books next week. Probably not. Probably not.
I get to read books.
Probably not going to be here.
Why?
Someone had about $200 worth of textbooks.
Pay for your books with a fucking credit card.
I don't have a credit card. I don't trust myself.
How are you building credit? I guess you have a house. If that helps.
I pay bills.
You may see something. You should have a credit card.
Maybe one day.
It's not that hard to get.
I know it's not. That's the problem.
So what? Are we done?
We could be done. Yeah, we're gonna read books next week. We're gonna have some.
I read books every week, sir.
Okay, you don't.
Every week.
If I don't have books,
You want to play a game? I want to play a game of sevens.
Sure. I'm at least gonna have a good, solid trade review.
Great. Just what everybody tunes in for. I'm not gonna lie though, with all my trades sitting on my table when I look at them, I really wanted to read some of them as opposed to my books. I don't know why. I just looked at them. I was like, you know what? I should read those.
Because you can get the whole story.
And I bought some of those new 52 trades, like the Gothtopia one, the Emperor Penguin one.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I was like, there are probably books right now that I'm reading that if I trade with it, I'd enjoy them more.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the singles.
Oh, I love singles, but I'm saying there's stories that I couldn't give 2 fucks about that I might enjoy more at a trade value. Okay.
For $3 trades, you got me all day.
What do you want to do? Movies, TV, not doing celebrities, general music, sports, Broadway, 70s music, 80s music, 90s music, 2000s music, stand-up, superheroes, movies, action, movies, comedy, movies, rom-com, movies, award winners. Then there's 4 different sports.
Let's do 2000s.
2000s or 2000s music?
2000s.
Just the decade. Okay, you know how the game goes, right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. They sang Survivor. Beyonce was the lead of it.
TLC?
Nope.
Destiny Child.
Actor.
Johnny Depp. Heath Ledger.
It's the thing where you got to move in a straight line, the fastest way, jumping things and hitting things.
Parkour.
Yep. The movie with Christian Bale where he plays a serial killer.
Psycho. Norman Bates.
You were close. She was the girl in Transformers, the first ones. Really sexy.
Oh, Fox.
I'll give it to you. He was Elf. He was in...
Oh, Del Ferris.
No, boy, nope. I'm not going to give you credit for that one. Tyra Banks hosts this show on TV where you walk down runways.
I don't know.
Well, I have to take four away for Will Ferrell.
Will
I have to take 4 away for Will Ferrell.
What did I say?
Nice strong score of 7.
Okay, well, you weren't very good. Actor.
You want to explain to me who Elisha Cuthbert is? Wrong. Elisha Cuthbert? Elisha Cuthbert?
Okay, you got lucky.
Destiny's Child, Elisha Cuthbert. Parkour, which I stumbled on, much like when I tried to parkour. American Psycho.
American Psycho, that's it.
Megan Fox, Can't Give You Will Ferrell, and America's Next Top Model.
Can't give Will Ferrell. I had all the syllables.
No, you didn't.
They just weren't in order.
No, you didn't. You know what? Here, whatever you're strongest in giving, you can choose.
Oh.
Whatever you want to be, whatever you just tell me what it is before we start.
Let's do 2000 music.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
I got this. Okay, don't you worry. I have no idea who this is.
Tyga.
No. Sings All of Me.
Pink?
No. That's the only song I know by him. Oh, Hot in Here.
Nelly.
Yes. Oh, they were girl country group.
Dixie Chicks.
Yes. He thinks he's God. He's a rapper.
Kanye West.
I know who she is. I don't know any songs. I don't know who this is. I don't know who is. You got 12. We got 10 because I accidentally hit Lupe. We had Ray J. Who's that?
Ray J made a sex tape with Kim Kardashian. John Legend. You could have said married to Chrissy Teigen.
I don't.
Jessica Simpson. You could have said married to Nick Lachey.
I don't know who Nick Lachey is. I feel like this came up last weekend.
Nick Lachey was part of 98 Degrees. But he's most famous for being married to Jessica Simpson.
Makes sense.
Lupe Fiasco's a rapper. Man, that's awful. We need to...
That was you, man.
Oh, okay. 3 of them. All assists.
I don't know, man. You just didn't bring it.
Okay, we're doing 1 TV shows. I'm giving, and we're getting the fuck out of here. And I hope you can fucking nail this. You ready?
Okay. One TV show.
Do you want TV shows or...
TV shows.
Or general music?
TV shows. I know all the shows.
You don't.
Simpsons.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Oprah.
It's Drew Carey hosted it. It was the game show Ryan Stiles. They used
whose
props
line is it
sometimes.
anyway?
Correct. He had a late night show. He has a beard. He just has a Netflix show now. He has a beard now. My next guest. He's on Netflix.
Jeopardy.
David Duchovny. Aliens.
Star Trek.
What is Punisher's last name? Frank what?
West?
The Punisher. Frank.
I don't remember.
The Jetsons are the other ones.
Hanna-Barbera.
In the Stone Age, I said
Flintstones.
Stone. I said Stone. Doesn't count.
Gosh.
It took place in California. It was a soap opera like Laguna Beach.
Weeds.
No, like it's a soap opera, like a teen drama.
Oh, Jersey Shore.
No, holy fuck, you're awful.
No, you're just bad at it.
All these were great.
They weren't.
David Letterman was a great fucking.
I didn't know
a great
he
gift.
has a beard now.
I know. I probably struggled with the X-Files song, but when I did the song,
okay. No. You should start at that.
And then fucking, I said David Duchovny, which you should have pulled it from there. What's Punisher's last name?
Who's David Duchovny?
David Duchovny plays Mulder.
Oh.
What's Frank what?
Hold on.
Are you kidding me?
Frank Castle.
Yeah, the show was Castle.
Oh.
The Flintstones, I said Stone, that one's on me. And the OC. How can't you do better than 9?
I can. Do TV shows one more time. I got this. I got it. You ready? I'm gonna try. No more kidding. No more jokes.
Oh, it's about a boy band. It was a Disney thing. Not the Jonas Brothers. It's the other one. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
I don't know.
Donald Glover was on it. Childish Gambino. It was an NBC show. Chevy Chase was on it.
Saturday Night Live.
It's 12 times 2.
24.
It's that other David Duchovny show where he's a shitty dad.
Oh,
Takes place in the state in the West. It's a movie about a funeral home, but Dexter's in it. It's about his dad being a funeral director and he dies. Where you go when you're killed. She's on. She rolls with the gavel.
Judge Judy.
Don Johnson, an 80s show where they wore bright colors and were detectives in Florida.
Magnum P.I. 90210. Beverly Hills Cop.
You're fucking bad at this.
I'm not.
You're bad.
I'm not. Your clues are awful.
No.
You know, the one thing I don't know is goddamn people's names, and that's
How
all you
else do you
start
want me to
with.
describe it? You've never seen half these shows.
Nick Lachey?
You've never seen these shows. How do you want me to describe it? How do you want me to describe Community to you?
Oh, did I see that? No.
No, exactly. It is Chevy Chase too, though. I don't think. It's Chevy Chase.
Okay.
24. Californication. The other David Duchovny show where he's a shitty dad. You never seen that either. 6 Feet Under. Dexter's in it. His dad's a funeral director.
6 Feet Under. You should have said the other show Dwight's in.
Dwight's not in 6 Feet Under.
Isn't he?
No.
What is he in?
Don't know. Not that.
6 Feet Under.
No. Dwight's not in 6 Feet Under.
We'll look that up later.
Miami Vice was the last one.
Oh.
Big Time Rush was the first one. The boy band Disney show.
Oh, I wouldn't.
7.
Oh, man, we just got worse. My redemption was not a good redemption.
What do you want? Do you want to try 90s music? That seems to be your fucking wheelhouse. I don't know half the things.
Sure.
We're going to have to start doing animals for you. If you don't get better than 10 on 90s music, we're doing animals and getting the fuck out of here. I'm just going to stand up and walk away.
Okay.
90s music. What I Got, Santeria.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Pepper. Nope. What's her name?
Will Smith song, the big one. Na 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 na.
Getting jiggy with it. Yeah.
That shitty, not Nirvana, the grittier one.
The grittier Nirvana.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah. All Star. You should get
Smash
on, go
Mouth.
play. You'll never know this rap group. They sang "Bugging Out." One of the members just died. Was in Nirvana, also Foo Fighters.
Dave Grohl.
Did they do Never Let Your Light Shine Down?
Haven't let you light. Something chair.
Okay, that's not who did it then. Okay, 14, but you fucking blanked on Sublime?
Yeah, I did.
You gotta get jiggy with it. Alice in Chains, Smash Mouth, Tribe Called Quest, which was the rap group.
You should have said the album with the guy who made out of the weird swirlies. Would have got it.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have.
No, you wouldn't have. Do you know what the name of the album is?
No.
I think it's Low End Theory.
I would have. Yeah.
Dave Grohl and Collective Soul? What did they do?
Maybe they did do that. Maybe you're right.
14 is a
14.
pitiful fucking number.
Yeah.
14 seems great because you get 7s. It's a pitiful number. 14 is awful.
It's pretty good.
We're done.
Please.
Holy fuck.
You're not good at clues.
Yeah, that's it. That's why we're back.
You singing Red Hot Chili Pepper songs for...
Nope. Said What I Got in Santeria, and you said Red Hot Chili Peppers. Next question.
That didn't happen.
God damn it. God damn it. On behalf, that's the one and only member of the Red Hot Comanche Peppers. I am Brand, reminding you, somebody help me. Somebody